Hello Pisces, this is Solomon. I want to welcome you to your reading for the month of April of 2017. So these will be love energies, but also general as well, as you may experience different things throughout the month. Alright, so the Six of Cups is there in reverse, and these are energies of your emotions, okay, to start the month and maybe throughout. And the Six of Cups is there in reverse. We have the Three of Cups there, the Knight of Wands in reverse, the Two of Swords, and Justice in reverse. So it does look like emotionally you had maybe a long-standing issue in connection with another person. Now this could be a Libra, it could be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius that's showing up here, but I do feel like some kind of imbalance. There could have been some kind of lies emotionally, where someone has been stuck on some kind of resentment from the past. If you have hurt them or if they've hurt you, you could be kind of emotionally distraught due to that kind of energy where someone has been dishonest, not straightforward when it comes to, telling the truth, being honest, okay, about, certain things that have going on. There could be legal matters, court cases or whatever it could be. But the King of Wands in reverse, now this person doesn't have to give off this kind of energy, but in reverse, they could be someone who is aggressive, maybe a bully of some kind, controlling, sometimes dating many different people. And that's where Justice is in reverse coming through. And the Two of Swords is there, where some of you are needing to kind of make a decision about whether or not to accept this person, to move forward with this person, or how to handle the dynamics around this. And this could be a friend, this could be a romantic partner, a family member as well. With the Three of Cups there, it's, a lot of you are celebrating, maybe around friends and family, going to different events and things like that. But there's like, that energy, maybe they're still around you or you're around them. And you're contemplating whether you should communicate, whether you should commit to them or be with them in some kind of way. But I do see some kind of celebrations and happiness that's being brought about, but you're possibly cutting this person off as you enjoy yourself and your happiness to some kind of degree. So I do feel like there's been a bad fallout maybe with you and another person, and it could be a fire sign or that Leo individual. So emotionally, some of you are thinking about a certain decision. This could be many different decisions that you're thinking about. There could be legal matters, again, finances, but emotionally when it comes to another person, whether or not you want to invite them into your life or kind of move forward with them in some way. So those are the emotions. All right, in the advice position, you do have the Two of Swords, we have the Four of Swords, and the Hermit as a major arcana, along with the Six of Cups in reverse again. So this is lingering energy, and the advice is to take your time. If you are going to make a decision, you have to kind of weigh the pros and cons. You have to think about, what you have experienced in your situation. Some of you could be dealing with another Pisces, or you could be dealing with a Virgo as well. But I do feel like some kind of patience is needed to reflect, to recharge, especially if you've been busy, if you've been partying with that Three of Cups there, or you have different opportunities in love, if you've been dating and trying to get to know someone new, or if you are focused on one person. Sometimes this is, allowing someone else from the past to kind of start over again, to kind of giving them another chance or a second chance, or wondering if they're going to give you a second chance. With that Six of Cups in reverse, there could be some kind of karmic tie that you have with this person, and some lessons are needing to be learned. So you have to look at things from a spiritual perspective, and sometimes this is through meditation, through relaxing yourself, and just thinking about what part do you play in the relationship issues and its drama, or are you going to be able to kind of forgive and learn and kind of move on, to be open to reconciliation. So I do feel like a lot of you are still thinking about and contemplating about certain things and issues, and it's like the advice here is to kind of sleep on it. And even if some of you are needing to make a decision, make it, especially if the Two of Swords come up twice. There's something that you need to kind of do. You don't want to be stuck in a limbo, not being able to move forward, because it does look like you're kind of, first of all, you're stuck in the past and you're not able to kind of let it go, and then you're immobile. You're not able to move and do what you want. So it's kind of restricting you in some ways. So you need to make a decision of what you like to do right now from what you've been through and have experienced. Okay, so that's the advice. Take it slow. Maybe you need some kind of counseling. Maybe you're going to see a counselor. You could be a counselor or helping other people out. And there's some reevaluating and assessing going on with the Hermit energy. Been through a lot in the past, and you're trying to think about some things. So that's the advice there. So in the outcome position, you have the Ace of Cups. Strength is there as a major arcana. The Fool is in reverse. The Queen of Cups is in reverse. And Temperance is there as another major arcana. So, beautiful energy. You can see all the Two of Swords was showing up. And then you have this new beginning of the Ace of Cups. So, some of you, again, this is about joy. It's about a birth of a new child, playfulness, going out, experiencing something new. Even if you are single and looking to date, you may run into someone new. That's a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Some could be dealing with a Sagittarius, some with a Leo, and others with an Aries that's showing up here. And I feel like, if you are patient, with that patient as you was resting and kind of reflecting, some of you may make a decision to kind of open up or express yourself in some kind of way. Others of you, I do still feel that some of you may not be opening up. You're holding your emotions back from another person. Maybe you don't trust them. This person doesn't trust you. I see two people kind of chasing after one another in different ways, just always, and it's like someone is in between this partnership or relationship in some way. That's what I see strength as. I see, two people trying to go in the same direction, but on different wavelengths to some degree. And it's like the love is there, but there needs to be patience in the middle of this, especially with Temperance there. Even if you feel like you're being provoked or certain things are being said to you or vice versa in some way, you still have to kind of try your best to handle this person. The Fool in reverse is someone who's naive, someone who's been reckless, maybe in a relationship, and maybe that's what you're dealing with. And even if you've been kind and compassionate to this person, over and over again, and they continue to do the same reckless things, you may be bothered by that, which could have you emotionally depleted and turned off to some extent. So that's testing your waters. You're being tested in some way to see if you can, kind of hold your temperament, watch it, and make sure that you're cool. And this could have to do with a child, or it could have to do with two romantic partners that some of you are entertaining, or maybe another person is entertaining you and another person. So it's like, I feel like a lot of you are just needing to regain your composure, stay patient, because something is there. When you see the Ace of Cups, that's the universe handing you something. It's trying to give you something, but maybe the both of you are turning it away in some way, or one or the other, and to some degree. So a Sagittarius may be someone who is in this mix. It could be a friend, anyone, but it's like I see like 4 different people here. Maybe both of you are married, okay? And maybe your partners are the ones that are not aware of what's going on, because it could be some kind of secret that's there. But to handle the situation so it don't turn volatile or whatever it may be, you have to kind of be patient and do the best that you can with what you are experiencing right now. So beautiful cards to see, but you don't want to see the Queen of Cups in reverse. That's a person that's sometimes drinking too much, giving into alcohol, drugs, or whatever it is, and abusing it at times, and then hoarding their emotions, and then allowing it to boil up, and then they can explode and lose their temper. But Temperance is saying, watch that. Be careful with that, because if you explode, that could lead to all kinds of problems, and more blockages could come about. All right, so let's see what the romance angels have for you. So from During Virtue, the romance angels, we do have new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So some of you are aware of this new love interest and may not be open to them just yet. There could be a newer person that you have ran into, or that you will run into sometime during this month. So be open to that energy. And then you have past life relationship. you have known each other before, and these could be bringing up a lot of problems and a lot of resentments of older fears, of older things that you have gone through in the past, with that Six of Cups was in reverse twice. So let's read that card for a past life relationship. And it says here, the romance angel sent you this card to explain the relationship you've inquired about. You have some unfinished business in conjunction with a soulmate from a past lifetime. This may involve forgiving someone, a joint project, or learning personal lessons such as patience. Soulmates recognize each other instantly, and this feeling is often registered as a sense of romantic or sexual chemistry. The magnetism that draws two people together can surpass logic because the purpose of the relationship is healing and learning. Whether or not your soulmate becomes your life partner, you will experience personal and spiritual lessons and growth as a result. Past life regressions can also help you uncover the answers you seek. All right? So, I do hope that these messages resonated with your situation. If you would like a private reading, you can always come to me via my Facebook page, or you can email me to set up something that's going to be specific for you. Much love and much light.